Oh yeah, of course. They're suffering. So yeah, of course. So, but it was a well-drilled machine, the front three. So everything was clear what we are doing, stuff like this. Now we have, and I didn't know how many minutes. They had minutes together, Jota and
Diaz, Darwin, and Mo, just 343 minutes.
so, and Jogo was not even in that combination probably, and Bobby and stuff like. So yeah, not helpful. Not helpful. Yeah, everybody suffers from that. That's clear. So I said, offensive play is individual quality, but it's a lot of work, a lot of information, how to move, and not obvious information. I tell you down there, it's like you create a feeling about the things. You know where your teammate is and where you can pass the ball, no look, or whatever these kind of things. That's completely, and yes, of course, that's not cool, but. That's why I say we cannot expect just to be back to our best and win 5-0 and go to the next game. We have to work hard. Nobody wants to hear it, but we have to do it. And then in 2-3 weeks, a couple of other options are back again, so then more options then, and can mix it up. So now we have, with Cody, obviously a really important asset, again, like a connector. He can play the wing, but he can play in the center as well. When Darwin is playing there, he's obviously more higher up, going in behind these kind of things. So all different things. It was always clear that we never played with a 9 before. Even when Sadio played on the position, he was dropping in these moments. But that's not Darwin's game. So he wants to have other balls, and he's a handful there. And it's all good if they would all be in, and you can build there something. But we couldn't do that yet. And look, it's every week we start a new chapter. If you want, now we talk about Mo Salah. I don't know if that's the start of a discussion or an end of a discussion. I have no idea. But if you would be in most boots and he scored, I don't know how many hundreds of goals in the last few years, and you don't score, it's the first thing you think about scoring. But that's not our problem in the moment. It's okay. I'm happy he scores 1. And in the other game, another one scores 1, and we have a clean sheet and we have points. So, but of course, it's like this. It's like everything. Then we started the season. I think we started the season probably with Harvey in the half position there. Hendo is different, not too different. Now it's Nabi in the moment, so the things are different all the time. But usually you have a real basis you build on, and that's what we don't have really, because. You can people are, yeah, why is that now the case? Yeah, that's not so difficult to explain, and it would not be that obvious if the opponents would not be there as well. So some of them don't have problems at all, and then a football game can get really, really hard. But from here in this building, we are 100% ready to work through that. Like, but I wish everything would be easier again. We would be qualified already for finals at the end of the season. Yeah, absolutely. But unfortunately, I experienced different things in my life, and not all of them were super positive. But the only thing I know, if the better and the clearer you behave in your down moments, the better will be the up and high moments after that, 100%, because you have to be respectful, you have to show the right things, you have to criticize but not going mad, all these kind of things. You have to go through it, and then there's not only light at the end of the tunnel, there are finals, and there are trophies at the end of the tunnel. That's all there. Not now. And the only problem in life we have is constantly the time. Nobody wants to invest time into that. That's how it is. But yeah, the situation is not perfect. But I said, the basis of the last 2 games is something I really can work with.
Last one this section.
His defending is outstanding. Now I will say, okay, we bought a striker and talk about defending, but the defending in this position is outstanding. The center position, that's really what we need. So everybody in this team is used to that when the ball goes wide and goes inside to the 6, that there is somebody around. So and then all of a sudden there's nobody around, and pass just the ball from there. So and against Chelsea, 2 6s, Brighton 2 6s. So that's the engine room, the decisive room of a football pitch, and we just let them pass the ball, and whoops, done. That's not possible. So that's really good. He's on a ball good. You can see in his finishing now, he's a sensational finisher, and he's shooting from distance, outstanding. But in the games, he's a bit in a rush, and now a moment not the right position to a ball. While the ball is not, you cannot even see that. That is an extreme strength of him, and everybody, we got a long-term contract here, will see that. So I'm completely happy. Of course, and now people say, yeah, but he didn't score. And yeah, my God, coming in as a striker in our team in this moment, yeah, congratulations. And then getting judged because of you don't score, that's really cool. But of course, internally, it's all fine. He's fine. He's a smart boy. He really wants to learn. A really good listener, and so everything's fine with him.
Last but not least, the Sunday's out in embargo until